Hi, it's Katalin here, healthy relationship expert, and today I'm going to talk about why we stay in relationships even when we know or we feel that they don't work. So I had several clients who now admitted that actually over the course of their life, they stayed in relationships for far too long, even when they knew that they just didn't work out. It is because we compromise on too many things, and then at the end it turns out that this is just useless and the relationship just won't make us happy no matter what we do. So let's see an example. For instance, you've just met a guy and everything is beautiful and he's giving you the attention that you've always wanted, that he's falling for you, he says that you're falling for him. Weeks are passing and then you realize that actually he is living in a relationship, and then you confront him. He tells you that yeah, but that is now, it's coming to an end and it is going to end very soon. He just doesn't know how to tell the girl, blah blah blah. And then you are just hoping that at some point it's not going to be a problem and then you are going to be in an exclusive relationship, right? And you are just waiting, you're falling for the guy even more, and then the guy is just coming up with ridiculous excuses why he's not breaking up with this girl. And obviously it doesn't make you happy, but if you think about all the good things and all the good memories and all those things that he's doing for you and no one else did, and he's telling you how much he loves you and he's speaking all your love languages and he would be perfect, but now, this is something that you shouldn't settle with. Or another example. Another person who has been in a relationship for a couple of years now, this girl who is in love with her partner, but something happens and the guy starts drinking only at the weekends, but you are off at the weekends, he is off at the weekends, and he chooses to spend his time with his mates drinking or sitting in front of the PC and playing something and then drinking excessively, and it becomes a habit and you don't like it and you are unable to make plans with your partner because he is either not available at the weekends or he is hangover. So basically you can't spend quality time together. And you speak to your partner that this is a problem and he should sort it out, and he doesn't even acknowledge that this is a problem. Now, because you are in love with your partner, you are going to put up with this, and then years go by and you are becoming even more unhappy in your relationship. So you know that this is not going to work, but you are staying because you invested so much time in this and so much love and so much effort that it would be just too hard to just throw this away and then start everything afresh. Now, because you stick with him and you can't change him, you just live your life in the hope that one day it is going to change and he is going to come to his senses. It's never going to happen. So you are clearly unhappy in your relationship and you're also feeling guilty for wanting to leave, right? And because you invested so much time and effort and love in this relationship, you just don't want to leave. But why is this so hard that we are not able to make the decision, that we always think of the good things and we don't want to give them up regardless of all those bad things that are happening and the relationship is clearly not making us happy, right? We are still staying. Now, it is because we don't have healthy boundaries, or our self-esteem is low because maybe during the years we put on a couple of, pounds, and then we think we are not attractive, no one is going to love us, especially if we are in a relationship or if we have been in a relationship with a toxic person who just keeps diminishing our self-esteem and confidence Or if we have a relationship and we have children from that relationship, and we think that, okay, for the children, I need to do this and I can't step out of the relationship. So it is very hard to get rid of those relationships, and we are used to this situation and then we just go with the flow. And that's not right. So we do need to learn how to invest in the right people and commit to a relationship that's actually going to make us happy. And it is not selfish, because if you think that I have to commit to this person because I am never going to find anyone better, that is the wrong approach. Or no one is going to love me because I'm blonde, or no one is going to love me because I already have 2 children, and it's very hard to find another relationship when you already have children. Or other examples. The main thing is that once we have healthy boundaries and self-esteem and confidence, then we know when we find the right partner. You are actually going to feel it in the core of your body, and the feeling is coming from deep inside that, yes, this is the person who I'm going to settle with, and I want to commit to this relationship no matter what, and I'm not going to flirt, and I'm not going to give up my values for the person, because if your partner is asking for you to give up your values, then you are not with the right person. But once you feel this, that you are with the right person, a compromise is not going to be a sacrifice, but actually it is going to be something that you are willing to take for the greater good of this relationship. So if you need help finding balance, finding who you are, or if you have issues with your self-esteem or confidence, or you don't know how to deal with insecurities, how to be in a relationship and not sabotage it, I'm happy to help. So I'm going to leave comments in the comments below, the links where you can find me, and you can just reach out to me, and I'm happy to help, happy to have a chat with you. Have a good day. Bye.